So let's begin. Not this. That is catch the pace. Anyways,
you lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
what's that woman flirting
This way.
with him?
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir,
We'd best be off.
of course.
Holy shit, I forgot that I had to put the remastered in the title. Just a second, guys. It will take but 1 minute. Maybe it will happen later. Let's go. Now this mission, or whatever you call it, is an introduction to shooting. And we also gain an associate. A rather useless one, if I'm being honest. Thomas Hickey.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. Have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
That's it.
Go on now, or you make us mad. Go on.
That's it. There's no tagging system, right?
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
That's it.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
So
What now?
you say?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
They're all dead, dude.
Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's research.
Yes, master. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Then it was Achilles.
Well,
Won it.
those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Haytham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame, sir.
Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink.
Why not loot everything?
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
A little help, please.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport? few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Chain killing was the best. Assassin's Creed. We killed them already. Ah, there we go. Fuck's sake. About to do stuff.
The last of them.
Boy, Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas,
What?
rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
And we're done, right? Nice. 100% synchronization. Now what? Nope. Next mission is above us. Yep.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Solicit, really? Isn't that a polite term for fuck?
Wonderful.
Dude, you just don't go breaking down doors.
Charles?
They're not
Sir?
savages.
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
You find him. Come. I'll show you how.
What's he gonna do with the portrait? And a tutorial on blending. Suppose.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
In today's one-penny Boston Country Journal.
Why am I not blending, dude? Yeah. This.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those in the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
The Baron de Montesquieu has died. His work is well regarded by all Englishmen.
Church, eh? And the worst part about Assassin's Creed 3, according to me, is what will come next. When synchronizing, he actually stands up. Like, how does he balance, dude? If you slip up, you fall on your balls. That would be painful. Genuinely have no clue why a Templar needs to synchronize, but ah well.
Learn to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
The Mohawk Indians have responded favorably to efforts to reduce strife between their people.
Wait, we didn't synchronize. The heck? $9 I don't care how much longer it takes. Climb the fuck up. You have to synchronize. Thought we did it, for sure. Still shows up like that, okay. Or it would change to a faster version. This I had been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey too much lately.
Plead ignorance. Bugger that! They're lying! Aye. Well, what can I do? Breath flight off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
Then forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Moving group of guards. Okay. Synchronized viewpoints look like a spread eagle, whereas unsynchronized viewpoints look like an eagle with folded wings. Should be easy. Ah, there we go. These are no guards though. These are.
So he says to church, but one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Catalan's with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, lad.
Another synchronization point here. Let me quickly get that. Whoever thought that the yellow filter was a good idea? Look at that, he's balancing on just 1 foot. If it slips up, it falls on his balls. So does Connor.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
All right.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way.
I guess we can't go from there.
The earthquake on Cape Ann has demolished
Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
I don't know if it will stay undetected because Haytham doesn't know how to free run between trees. Like Connor does.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Good. We ditched the ask. And we restart from checkpoint. Yep. We almost. Fuck that. Optional objectives be damned. Right?
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
Or maybe I take your life, bitch.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
We gave him a free nose piercing.
Except for nice keepsake, I will. You're absolutely mad. Just like all good artists. Just a quick little swipe and no more is. How's that sound, Mr. Church? At least I'll be spared more of your name proud. Come on. I'm proud of it. Your parents must be so very proud to have raised a specimen like yourself. Quiet now. I need to concentrate on me work.
That's it.
Who are you?
Haytham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Now that we're done here, can we synchronize another few things? I mean, sure, freedom with Haytham is a bit boring, but we don't have much else to do. What the heck is going on? We're supposed to free run on this. Just a second. What the heck? Go back, go back. He's useless. Let's just take to the rooftops or do this. Now the church was a big thing to step on, but this thing is just a rod. He's balancing on that too with one foot. How? How does he not slip and get impaled on it? Impaled on it. Whatever.
Hello again. More almanac pages?
Well, not quite. It's a treatise, actually.
Oh? Concerning what?
The benefits of taking an older woman as a lover.
Really? This I'd like to hear.
First and most obvious, they're wiser. And so this makes for far more stimulating conversation. Makes other things more stimulating as well, but more on that in a moment.
All right. Your argument for experience makes some sense.
Second, when beauty fades, women must improve their utility, lest they be discarded and forgotten. Rare is an old woman who is not also kind, compassionate, and good.
That's something of a generalization.
But also true. Now, on to the third. Older women cannot conceive, which means one less thing over which to fret. In fact, you also decrease the chance of acquiring something like the French pox, its presence clearly visible, or the woman dead.
And should one desire a child?
Then make a young woman your wife. Let the older one be a mistress. And that brings me to my fourth point. With age comes prudence. An older woman is less likely to reveal your indiscretions.
Yes. I suppose you know quite a bit about that.
And proud of it, thank you. As to the fifth reason, because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms. The lower parts continuing to the last as plump as ever, so that covering all above with a basket, and regarding only what is below the girdle, it is impossible of two women to know an old from a young one. And as in the dark all cats are gray, the pleasure of corporal enjoyment with an old woman is at least equal and frequently superior, every knack being by practice capable of improvement.
You mad bastard.
Well, it's true, and believe me, I should know. I've sampled a great many. You should try one as well. Like a fine wine, they only improve with age. Although I suppose if left unattended too long, some have a tendency to sour. And that, my friend, is a most unpleasant experience. Better to work in a field often plowed, you know.
Is there more?
Indeed, indeed. The sixth is this. The sin is less. To take a maidenhead is a great responsibility. Mishandled, it can ruin lives. No such risk with an older woman. And this implies the seventh. Younger women are more given to compunction. Anxiety and unease are not present in the more aged and experienced. And as to the last of my reasons, well, it's really quite simple. Older women are so very grateful for the attention.
You make a compelling argument, Mr. Franklin. I might just have to run a few tests myself.
I highly recommend it.
Was he just talking about MILFs? Damn.
Magistrate Burns is offering a golden...
Now should we go directly to the tavern, or should we unlock all these things? We may have to do so again with corner enemy. So let's just go.
For any information leading to the arrest.
For fuck's sake, it's Free navigation sucks.
The Boston Gazette, your best source for news.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
See? Told ya. Complete askism.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Brad. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason. I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
If you'll allow me to explain.
Oh, by all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir,
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Haytham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. As luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Perhaps down Marlborough? No. One of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. they're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and...
Steve Boston Broaching. Magistrate Burns is offering a golden guinea for any information leading to the arrest of an offending sworn
Now!
latest looms at Walker and Associates tomorrow and Thursday.
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war!
Oh fuck. Did he just throw dung at him?
After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Something has to go.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
Last.
Right? Ambient music needs to calm the fuck down. It's so loud.
If I may, I was curious about your past with Braddock. You two clearly have a history.
Edward was one of us upon a time, and I considered him a close friend. He was brave and bold in ways few men are. But everything changed at the siege of Bergen op Zoom. We had lost the fortress to the French, and were in the midst of egress. There was a skiff hidden at the port with which we planned to make our escape. As we drew near, a young man and his family came upon us, begging for safe passage. I consented, but Edward refused. The young man called him Craven then. So Edward killed him and all the rest, even the children. To this day, I don't know why. Was this the first time he'd struck out? Or had I simply never seen it before? Either way, things were never the same after that. We campaigned together a few more times, but each outing was more disturbing than the last. He killed and killed. Enemy or ally, civilian or soldier, guilty or innocent. It mattered not. If he perceived one to be an obstacle, they died. He maintained that violence was a more efficient solution. It became his mantra. And it broke my heart.
I had no idea.
He hides it well, and intimidates into silence any who discover him. Those who persist have a tendency to find misfortune.
And we should stop him.
I suppose you're right. But I maintain a foolish hope that he might yet be saved and brought back round to reason. I know. It's a silly thing to believe that one so drenched in death might suddenly change.
I'm sorry to have brought this up. It was not my intent to sour you.
Nonsense. We are brothers now. There should be no secrets between us.
Yep. Anyway, to the next mission.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
To all carpenters, a new design in rotary blades. Come see these innovative marvels at work. Simpsons of Smithfield.
Finally, they show Assassin's insignias on it.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services.
For all manner of Westphalian.
We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
Let no man reach us!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
Is he using a tomahawk? No, a war axe. Too big for a tomahawk.
Aha! Bringing fresh meat.
On your guard, men.
Come here. I want to take a look.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there.
Ask yourself.
Are you new?
Complete ask
Who's
yourself.
your officer?
Ready? Steady, go.
Engage the enemy!
The Reaper.
Are we done?
All clear!
They're doing non-lethal takedowns on them. If they're still struggling.
Halt!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Look at the calm expression.
strike.
Did something happen? My screen turned yellow that quickly. How do we free him?
chance to own some land.
French would see an end to that.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, we need the locals on board with their conditions.
Ha! That's exactly what they want to finish.
Such a shame. The colonies are meant to be an opportunity, not another war front.
Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to kill the general again. There's a general dead. Fuck that. I just... Fuck! And why is the swordman weapon of choice? Give me this. That's it. One corner assassination. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. This isn't the right. That is. Let's patrol on that side. He's the only guy who wanders around. So shit. coming back. This side, this side. The fuck, you idiot! Why did you have to climb on that? You're doing so nicely, dude. Where the hell are we? Oh shit. Sleep. Alright. Retrace our steps back here. Done.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Really?
Push them back.
Go on, Haytham. You'll hold back the guard while you'll be able to... Time for you to flee. They'll not fuss.
not have us! I'll deal with this, sir! This is the best Boston has to offer? For the order! For the order!
Who else?
Fighting skills like these, it's little wonder you respected God. Where did you receive your training? Did you receive any training?
Really now? Oh, fuck. Really? And that's it, I guess. No?
Benjamin!
Stop the interloper!
Glad to have you.
Kill the intruders! All of them!
The Order stands united.
Who are you? Name's Haytham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
Damn. Facial graphics are fucked.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
And a glitch in the animus.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
is here.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
You can see his receding hairline at the top of his head. Hey, we can pet pigs too. Nice. I love the fact that this game doesn't discriminate. Origins are obviously sure did.
Including Philadelphia,
But not pet.
Williamsburg, contractor services of Tom Hardy. The Boston Weekly Advertiser, a penny well spent.
Can't shoot this idiots. You know what, we'll just grab a horse and be on our way. It's a dead end. Where are we going? The horses sure look realistic in this one. And bigger. The ones in Origins and Notice they look like ponies compared to this one. I can't believe it. Nice.
Dry goods, beef, salt, and other products.
Hope they're closer. Yep, we are. Oh, we could just fast travel here. Why are we doing all the legwork then? Yep. on, increase your speed. Speed, I mean. What the heck am I seeing? Did I just combine two words? Speed and pace. That's the one bad thing about horses in the game. They had a stamina meter. Once in Odyssey and Origins game, you could just sprint for days.
Found her.
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
We'll move faster on horseback. I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Look at the realistic things. The impressions in the snow. This game was way ahead of its time, to be honest. Both in terms of graphics
We're too late.
and gameplay.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Wolves.
Bollocks.
Tracks are fresh. It must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Come on, ask us. Just planting snares in the snow.
Wait here. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please just hear me out! Gods, woman! Only let me speak! Enough with these games!
I missed cuties. And we skinned them. Yeah. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Bitch. Hiding in the bushes and attacking. That's my job. Happy? Bitch.
You try my patience, woman!
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Haytham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzi Zio.
Well, pleased to meet you. Gadzi.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth. That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Just a few minutes earlier,
Then I suggest we put a stop to it.
Haytham, right?
Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
Stop fucking running.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Really?
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
At least we got one objective, right? And done.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's not his blood. That much is clear.
Here. I should stop the bleeding.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Alright. I know I have not been making syndicate videos. But this is just too good an opportunity to pass up. Right? I'll be making syndicate videos tomorrow. I just hope to finish up Haytham's sequences today. Why is there no bridge? far is it?
Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
This is the second last mission, I guess. So, Haytham sequence is in.
I can hide in that cart.
If I get to it, yep.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese. None of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, a couple dozen new uniforms, boots, leather for patching, blankets, a cart feed for the horses. What else? That's it. That's all there is.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
I'll try. No promises.
There will be no truth. Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he have? With no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it.
Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point. Where is the general now? Rallying the troops. And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume? Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them. At least this will be ended soon. I tried, Joe. I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
Let him go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why I couldn't hide in the tall grass, I don't know.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Was the game glitched then? During my previous attempt. Seemed like an unending supply of soldiers there. Fuck's sake. Now we can. This sequence. She's sitting in the snow.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush him here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
How far is it? Pretty far. There's a spot we can cross. Yep, there is.
from the cold, cold ground.
Here, here.
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Gentlemen, let us away.
First it was too cold, now it's too goddamn hot.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
To say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Warm weather and bugs are soon to be the least of our worries.
What? You mean the bulldog? Huh, please. We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Here we go, guys. The
Where's
final
your boy
sequence
Lee
of
gone off
Haytham.
to?
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock.
I imagine the Bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Pleased to spin a tale of my incompetence and beg forgiveness. He is away with words, especially when it comes to flattery. I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
Which would give us a man inside.
Precisely.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
If I have, Charles will sense it first and make his escape. He's more clever than you think.
What?
I see you've been busy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
Everything all right, sir? Just savoring the moment. No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper. Which means we need more land. The French understand this and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might strangle us with the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride. To offer them one last chance. The French will leave. Or they will die!
Now's the time to strike.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. We must ensure that Braddock falls, else he's sure to try again. I'll disguise myself as one of his own and make my way to his side. Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
We await your signal. There, in front of us.
What the heck?
The ground is uneven, it's dangerous, hidden. One false move and the whole thing is sure to fall over.
Why can't I change my weapons?
Have served, you mean? Sir, you are grateful to have served.
General!
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
Sir.
The ask is returns.
Where are you off to, Edward? I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then!
Why should the horse?
Such arrogance. I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away! I said go!
Did she just kill
I don't
George Washington?
You're a hypocrite, Haytham! I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand!
And a clothesline.
Why, Haytham?
Your death opens a door. It's nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance, I concur. Farewell, Edward.
That should have been a big hint for Desmond. Still seems surprised when they initiate Charles Lee in the Templar Order.
Now I have upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
No. No.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more. What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yotzitzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come. She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
You have shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you. I should go.
And that, guys, is how Connor was conceived.
Master Kinley, did you find it then?
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting for you.
Gentlemen, please, sit. I fear our temple was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear. Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served unerringly since the day he came to us. He should be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand. Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand.
Yeah,
You
you're slipping the ring. Nice.
are a Templar. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding
guide us. Wait, what?
The achievement is aptly titled. How do you like them apples? They did manage to shock everyone back then. And now everybody knows Haytham is a Templar now.
You all saw that, right?
Wow.
Well, indeed.
The key must be the amulet Haytham took from London. We might know what it looks like, but we're no closer to finding it.
Desmond, you need to keep going.
Hey, he's your ancestor too. Why don't you hop in the Animus?
Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but it turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Don't you ever call me to those bastards again. You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done, has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid. We're running out of time.
That was unusual. Well, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened and get back to bringing everyone up to speed on where we stand. The news isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection of, well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we can find replacements?
Not yet, so I intend to tiptoe into the Abstergo database. Now, if I can cross-reference these particular devices with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
See what you can do.
Obviously. Anyway, Desmond, you can either take a look around here or we can head back to the Animus.
And that is where we call it quits for this live stream. So take care, guys, and keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. Next time we'll start with Connor, or Baby Connor, or Kid Connor, Toddler Connor, whatever. So take care, guys.